Some days you wake up and wonder, where am I? Dirt streets, hitching rails, boardwalks instead of sidewalks? Reminds me of ghost towns I've seen in Nevada, more like the Old West than the Old North State. But I'm told I'm really just a few miles north of Statesville.
Morning.
Looks like a good place to be a cowboy. Every self-respecting cowboy town has a fellow who just runs the place, sort of like the local Wyatt Earp type. On a rainy day not long ago, I finally met him. A tall, lanky fellow named Andy.
It's Andy Barker.
Everybody knows Andy Barker.
Good to see you, friend.
Back in 1954, he pulled out of his family's thriving construction business in Charlotte, bought 369 acres of wild country, and turned it into a legendary land that he named Love Valley.
I just always wanted to play cowboy. And the first public statement that I ever made was in the 4th grade. When you stand up before the class and say, when I grow up, I'm going to do so-and-so. Well, my friends are going to be doctors and lawyers. I stand up and say, I'm going to build me a western town. So the first building I built was a church. I felt like that then we could build a community around it.
Then, Andy built his business district. There are a couple of saloons and a dance hall. If you're wearing guns, and it's illegal to do that here, you have to check them as soon as you step inside. Across the street, there's a store full of saddles, bridles, everything you or your horse could possibly need except hay and oats. The Moonshine Gift Shop has cowboy Bibles for the folks back home. And for the travel trailer deprived, there's Miss Kitty's Grand Hotel. And so it was done. A childhood dream became reality. Love Valley was born. A place where a gentle breeze is followed by a face full of dust, and man's best friend plays second fiddle to another four-legged animal.
All the horse people like to congregate together. They come in on the weekend, and they get in and tell their tales and sit around, and everything is about horses or something they've done with horses, or about the breed of horse, or they argue about who's got the best horse. Yeah, it's horses.
And on Saturday mornings, customers and their steeds are waiting in line to get a new set of shoes.
A lot of these eastern part of the state boys never shoe their horses. What happens is that they come up here and they get into rocky country and they're gonna need shoes.
As for Andy Barker, the mayor of Love Valley, he greets townfolk in his hardware store.
Oh, that's my fun place. I'll be down there trading till I'm dead. I'm running a special on it today.
Buy one, get one free?
Oh yeah, you pay enough for the first one.
Prices at Andy's store are what you might call variable.
Well, you want to borrow one or buy one?
Just got the level one corner.
Well, yeah, let's get mine out there.
In rainy weather, he gives 50% off on tarps.
Thank you very much, and hurry back to see me.
Hey, I will.
He'll sell you a plastic leg. Everybody asks about that leg.
And I got it for butt kicking. I lease it out $1 a day, and then use it for butt kicking.
On chilly days, folks come by just to warm themselves by the pot-bellied stove and listen to Andy's tall tales. Through the years, this quirky little town has attracted some big names. A flamboyant Texan named Lyndon B. Johnson once rode through town on a stagecoach. North Carolina Senators Sam Ervin and B. Everett Jordan stopped by to chat with Andy Barker. Early morning in Love Valley might look like a ghost town, but by high noon, it's anything but that. There's a horse tethered to every foot of the hitching rail. The boardwalks are crowded and still more riders trot down the street to see and be seen.
Why do people bring their campers and their horses and their families from all over Tennessee, Virginia, Georgia, Alabama, and certainly from North Carolina to spend a weekend at Love Valley? Well, they might have a chili cook-off.
What's up?
They might encounter a rodeo. And they might have a Halloween parade on horseback.
Dressed up horses, tiny goblins on ponies, outrageous hairdos, fancy dresses, even a little Indian or two. You don't have to spend much time here to figure out there's not really another place like Love Valley. And where did the name Love Valley come from anyway?
I do love people, and I was gonna call it the Valley of Love. Well, it's too long, so then I changed it to Love Valley.
And lots of folks are in love with Love Valley. The way gamblers love Vegas, the way hikers love the Appalachian Trail, this little western town is heaven to thousands of cowboys and cowgirls who just keep coming back to Love Valley's happy trails.